How you doing? Welcome back to another playthrough here live and exclusive to YouTube. I am your host Swishbone for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who've never been here before, this is all about playing games live for the first time mostly, giving our live reactions, plenty of bad jokes in the back chat box and generally having fun together. For those of you who've been here before, well, you're here for the previous installations of Crash Bandicoot and me losing my mind. Maybe you've been here for watching me slowly integrate into the cyberpunk world of Soul Hackers. You may have been here for the Persona and Danganronpa streams or even the really old school ones like Final Fantasy VII and Forza 4. Either way, a huge welcome back to all my returning viewers, because without you guys, well, the channel will be active, will not be anywhere as interactive or as reactive, and for all of you, the chat box is that away. Get your comments in there, and you can follow. Avian is already in there saying, here we are, let the madness begin. Yes, you're not wrong indeed. With Chaos definitely coming here, Chris, and hi to you as well, Fiona, in the chats. Thank you very much all for tuning in, and yes, we've got Pink Crash. Is that what's inside the Wumpa Fruit, apparently? Right, well, since last stream, we have done a bit of grinding offline. We now have 98 lives because I want to try and actually survive. So let's see what Dynamite holds for us here. Here we go. Apparently by getting a yellow gem somewhere else, I would be able to unlock a new path. Useful to know. Not a good start. Yep, the double jump to my rescue there. And there we go. We have just got ourselves another trophy, this time for the 99 lives, because, well, of course we did. And I'm still struggling with the controls, because I'm a clock who doesn't know what he's doing. I thought I'd show off then, but me show off on one of these games, am I crazy? Yeah, what I keep doing is I keep on overshooting my jumps. That's the problem. But that's on me and that's okay. I don't think so, pal. Right, so there's the yellow gem that obviously we don't have yet, so we can't get on that path. I do like the fact that the game has that kind of replay value, where you've got the gems to find elsewhere. Ooh, we got an... okay, that was kind of freaky. Like an alien dinosaur. I mean, we're not all crazy. You don't have to be crazy to watch these streams, but it helps. To enjoy these streams, you definitely have to be crazy. Oh, come on, get on there. My mate, years ago, when they used to play football games online, they used to always have it when they struggled to get the ball, they called it the Mexican hat dance. That's kind of what I was just doing as Crash then. Oh, hello. Alright, okay, we can ride on board a dino, that's kind of cool. So now, damn, this has got a ridiculous vertical leap. And it's actually really easy to control. I may have found the vehicle section that I like, people. Hell may have frozen over here. I'm really liking the controls for this. Yes, more of that please, that was pleasant. Here's me thinking that the dinosaur was going to eat me. No, it was actually my friend all along. Ooh, very, very close in that nitro box then. Very, very close indeed. I got away with it. You say you have to be crazy to play the games. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, Avian. I mean, these games have a lot of their fans, and I can understand why, to be fair. They are actually quite rewarding to play. You can pick up and play them. It's one of those types of game where it's easy to play, but it's difficult to master. All these extra lives I'm getting at the moment. And do I need them? No, because I've already grinded my way to the top. Ah, that's interesting. Am I right in thinking you've got to, like, kind of time it so that you fall on the edge? Yes, I was right. I like that. That was pretty good. The only problem with this game is, unlike on the early Sonic games, you can't go over 99 lives. Oh, here we go. We're running from the dinosaur again, people. It's time for one of my least favourite parts of the game. Here we go. Where we've got to try and predict the pathway. And I think this might be the level where at one point, if you randomly let a pterodactyl catch you, you'll end up on a secret level. I know there's a level somewhere in Crash 3 Warped where that happens. I remember doing it as a kid by complete accident. Oh, running into lava. It's not good for your health kit. I'm not entirely sure why. It might be something to do with like the 900, maybe 2000 degree Fahrenheit heat or something. And the steam and the brimstone and the hot molten rocks and the fire and the flames and the acids and the corrosions. There's many things that make it a bad idea. Try not to run into the lava, people. Try not to do that. I say, I mean, my issue with these levels isn't so much the fact that you're running away. I've not got a problem with that. I just do think the camera is too close at the bottom. It would be nice if they gave you an extra couple of inches. Because half the time as Crash, you're up so close to the camera. Well, you can't see anything coming, which is obviously very frustrating to play. It's why people have the rage. Swap people for me. When you do that, by the way. Swap people translates to me. Ah, I know what I did then. I ran against the box. And because I ran against the box, I wasn't moving. I mean, you could try running against the box. You might get forward motion. You're probably not likely to, but you might. Ah, the Anakin. Is that a reference to something? The Anakin? I remember that being a reference during the Horizon Forbidden West stream when I fell into a similar pit in one of the, what do they call it? The cauldrons, were they called? Those like machine production plants? I actually really like that part of those games. I thought they were cool. I wish there was more of them. Just trying to see if there's any boxes hidden off here. Can't see any. So that's the level done. Ah, Star Wars, right. I'm not very knowledgeable on Star Wars. I'm one of the few people in the world that's not that knowledgeable. Yeah, let's vomit up a crystal. That's going to be healthy. Deep trouble. Ah, there's a red gem here somewhere. I wonder how you obtain that then. Backtrack to find the special gem. Backtrack? Does that tell you to come back to the start of the level once you've got to the point where you can proceed, maybe? I was just checking there's no secret like path that was hidden behind missiles there, if you know what I mean. What I want to know is who's putting these like boxes of dynamite underneath the ocean. Oh, that was close! That was so close! Bugger off, you. Chris, if that's a joke that's referenced anything about the high ground, it's lost on me, mate. You might have to explain that one. Yes, shock of all shocks, people. I know almost nothing about Star Wars. I know who Darth Vader is because I know a few people who cosplay the character. But that's literally it. Oh, we got faster ones of these this time. That's annoying. Just as well, there's quite a long loop to sneak around, so that's not too bad. Oh, now we've got hidden mines. Not what we need. Oh, and then we got a shark. Okay, how do you get through there? Can you attack him from behind? I wonder. I wonder if you can attack him from behind. Because you'd need the missile to be able to take out the shark. I was thinking to myself, I thought, surely this isn't going to work. And I was right. Oh, you well, I mean, yes, on one hand, I was protected. On the other hand, I've lost big time, because I've now got a box that I've not broken through. I can't get through to the coral there. This is one route where maybe this is not going to be a but this isn't going to be a bad one. If there's a hole above me, I'll go and check out after I die in a minute. Might as well experiment. Yep, no, that's not a hole. Eat the meat. Leave the aqualung. Okay, so there's nothing there. What about up here? Can't go any higher up there, that's what's really disappointing. You'd think because of the open skybox, you can see there, can you see? There's definitely something there on the left. Can you, if you watch, you can see how it's flashing on the wall. So that's definitely the route. Must have to do something to come back to the start of the level, I think. That's what that is. So there must be some kind of maybe there's a switch box or something which is going to open that. Oh, I thought I was lower than that. I thought I was lower down, but I was not. Because the controls for when you're doing the diving sequences, they are rather, I don't want to use the word delayed, but they feel like you're basically slipping from control as you go. Makes sense because they're trying to simulate following a current and essentially being pulled along by the tide. So it does make sense that you'd have extra motion that you weren't expecting, or you wouldn't get as much motion if you get resistance from the air pockets. So it's not something I've got a problem with, it's just annoying. That's right. I'm going to have to try and time this. Yeah, you can attack them from behind. Nice one. Oh, now we've got wind fans, just to make things even more awkward. And I'm guessing that there's things you don't want to do. Yeah, if you get to touch the edge, you die. Oh no, you just... Oh, it's... Oh, really? Oh, right, here's me just thinking it'd be an air pocket, but no, you actually have to navigate through it when there's no air. That's really hard, because the problem is... So, I mean, you don't really have... The problem is with the way the controls are, your character doesn't really stop moving. So, I mean... I was completely buffaloed then. There was almost nothing I could do. And backtracking for this is going to be so hard. I also don't understand what's actually getting him there either. That's the thing, because like, it's just an air pocket. If it was sucking him into like, you know, a trap or an enemy, I'd get it. But you're literally going... If you drop down to the bottom, the blades will chop you up. That makes sense. But I actually got damaged at the top, and that doesn't make any sense, because if it got damaged at the top, well, that's the top. There's nothing there. Oddly enough, by getting... almost like dragged into it. That actually made more sense. Yes, I am trying to apply logic, Chris. It's my nature to apply logic. Oh. See, the problem as well is you don't have... There's no obvious hitbox for how close you can get with these controls. It's a nice idea, but the execution... just a little too unforgiving. I think I must have caught the nitro box then. So I'm going to need to go life grinding at this rate, which is annoying, so I don't want to have to do that on stream. Mainly because it's boring. Who wants to watch that? Alright, that's obviously on the other side. Time for a quick sip of coffee, I think. Okay, that's good. I wonder... Oh, boo! I was hoping I could blow those blades away. That'd make backtracking easier. The game's like super nice try on that one. Nah, Chris, I was never broken from my logic. I will never ever break that easy. No amount of it is what it is or it's a management decision would ever change that from me. Logic is always for the win. Unfortunately, you can't do like on a lot of 2D shooters and just literally spam the fire button as much as possible. Right, now. This is where the backtrack comes from. Had to happen at some point. Oh, boo! That's just frustrating. Boo! I'm definitely booing that one. For reasons that most people in the audience won't get. Oh, bollocks. After all that, I swung too far. Too soon. But I didn't see the whole of the moon. I said that when I was in Persona 3 and Shin Megami Tensei. That's when I was seeing the full of the moon. And yes, as you may have noticed, speaking of, like, you know, schedules and the moon and everything else, unrelated segue here, I was a bit of a clot today. Well, I say today, it was a couple of days ago, actually, when I set tonight's stream as 8 AM this morning. Thank you for the warning there, Chris, on that one. I appreciate that. The last thing I want to do is get out of bed on my day off that early to do a live stream. And unless you're watching one of my 24-hour live streams, I wouldn't think you want to be watching at that time either. I wouldn't blame you anyway. Right, okay, well that's interesting. So that's already remained active, unless it's counting my torpedo shots from earlier as... Oh, fuck! I'm going to try and get this because I don't want to come back to this level. The only thing I'm afraid of is if it ends up being a bit like Stormy Ascent. So, with that in mind, I don't want to go too far. I will say, if like Stormy Ascent I do die though, we will be loading the game and going back to 98 lives. The joys of save stating, people. So I think this is like, it's where the challenge from the game comes for sure. But it's like here, it's so tricky. Oh, fuck off. I was definitely in time then. See what I mean about the lack of forgiving? It's just unforgiving. The controls do not work for traps like that. The controls are just too floaty. There's no way to stabilise the controls. Whether you're using digital or analog input, you move too sensitive. In fact, is there any way I can change the controller sensitivity down? No, there isn't. If I could change the controller sensitivity, I'd turn it down for this level. And no, that's not cheating either. It's not cheating to turn down the controller sensitivity. It's equalising the playing field. No, nothing I can do. Bollocks to this, I'm out. Fuck it, I'll come back and do it later. I'm getting fed up with control. The controls are ruining that level. I'll do that one another time. I'm not fucking around with that, not tonight. It's on a different level. I've just been on that one. Oh, another Arabian level. Let's see what we got here.
So, you pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh? Just you continue to gather crystals and see what I do.
We've got people randomly throwing Molotov cocktails all of a sudden. Don't look like another route then. That looked like another platform you could climb, but apparently not. But that's okay. That went better than I thought it would. You don't think what's random, Chris? What don't you think's random? You mentioned random. I'm confused now. Oh, okay, you can double jump now. Why isn't he? He just doesn't want to double jump when I want him to. Well, I'm gonna change controls in a second because I'm getting a dicky axe button. Yeah, that's input lag. Yeah, I'm getting input lag. I've not had much luck with my PS5 controllers. They all have random faults to them. I might just send that one back. Must have been on the edge then when I hit that. Only explanation for that is it must have been right on the edge. And that's okay. I did actually hear online apparently that this game's harder than the originals because they actually screwed up the animation for being on the edge of platforms, and it means that the extra time to survive a ledge isn't coded properly, so certain ledges are much tougher than they should be because you have to get right on the edge of them and it's screwing you over. Yeah, we've got these guys once again throwing cocktails, and that's okay. We are through, thank you very much. Okay, next. Yeah, definitely, yeah, getting way more. I don't know what it is with my other controller, but it was giving me input lag for some reason. Ooh, I thought I'd drop that one. I got away with it. That big jaw, that open jaw from Crash then was perfectly reasonable. Okay. Well, if I did say that, Chris, I don't remember it. It doesn't really matter. Just on the edge of drinkable hot coffee, so I went to make sure it was done. Yeah, I can definitely feel the difference in the inputs then. That double jump executed a lot better than the previous one. Well, that went better than I thought it would. That went way better. Ah, they're actually spinning. I thought they were going across each other for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, we got a death route. Not a scratch, give it time. I like the fact that it said give it time then. Okay, it's all about timing. Okay. I'm loving this souped up music actually, it's really cool. It's making me think actually of a classic game from the PS1 era called Power Slave. Known more commonly to us in the UK as Exhumed. It has that same kind of music. It reminds me of a level called Fourth Treasure Reliquary. Try saying that a million one times fast. Fourth Treasure Reliquary. Fourth Treasure Reliquary. See, I couldn't even say it twice. Oh, bing, ding, ding. Thank you very much. Is that the first time I've done a level, including the bonus path? First attempt? I don't know if it is or not. I'm trying to think. Ah, Road Crash. This is where I found the secret level last time. Hot Cocoa, the level was called. And trying to apply the racing logic of try and take the sharpest line you can. Take a shallow line, don't be afraid. Yep, that's where I hit the alien sign last time and that got me the secret level. I thought he was about to squash me then, I got away with that. Of course, Road Crash is a reference to the classic Electronic Arts series, Road Rash. To those of you who played it. Oh, what? Oh, come on. No, that's a massive Mario Kart reference, of course, but that's the end of the race. There's absolutely no way I can win now. Unless something bizarre happens. And I'm not saying it won't, but it's just unlikely. Is there a way to drift? I wonder. Because I get the feeling this is kind of like with nitro fuels, like testing you to how to drift. Cut the corner because I can. See, it's like he half drifts anyway, and this feels like a very long level compared to the previous one. Not that I'm complaining, because I'm only in 4th place at the moment, and I really need to get past somebody. Why does the road randomly fall away? Answer, because it's a game. Yep, there's the end of the line. I knew it wasn't going to be enough. So, that's a level we'll have to retry for sure. Ah, so it's not the first time. Right, okay, well at least we tried. Oh, I didn't get the speed boost. fun. Once again, I think that's going to be the end of the level. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat the level now without that speed boost. I'll try it anyway, but I get the feeling I'm not going to make it. Oh, that doesn't help. A little bit of a wheelie pot then, try and gain a bit more speed. Oh, damn it. Yep, that's it. Definitely not going to make this now. Get your stupid car out of the fucking way. Piss off, you twat. Out of my way, you fucking road hog. Good thing about this is it's a way to farm lives, actually. At least it seems to be. I don't know why you lose all speed when you go off-road. Doesn't make sense to me, that. You wouldn't break your momentum, so it doesn't make sense. Yes, it'd be slower, because anyone who's watched motorsport will tell you go off track, you lose grip. But you wouldn't slow down and literally stop unless you hit the brakes. Like there, that corner is impossible to make it round. You've got no turning circle. So unless there's a way to drift that I don't know, I can't see a way around that corner. Even if you use the brakes, it just doesn't seem to have a turning cycle. But that's okay, because at least it's not unfun to play. It's not like most racing games where you struggle. Yep. Oh, it's not letting me do the restart level. Normally you should be able to select restart level. But not this time. You just got to ride to the end, I guess. Yeah. I didn't realise it did the whole warping thing. There's no point putting warnings to things like hole on the chat, Avian. I'm 30 seconds ahead of you. Things like that won't help. Yep, just to prove it, I literally tried breaking my thumb then. I held the analog stick so far to the left, it was almost like I was trying to break my thumb. And I still wasn't able to get any actual turn. So unless there's like this secret technique. Although I must say that helps. Because you can actually use what I call the racing controls, which is where you use the shoulder buttons. That's actually a lot more precise in terms of throttle input. Yeah, so unless you brake like that, I don't really see any way around it, which is annoying, but at least it's a way around the corner. Yep, riding the edge of the road there as best as I could. Excellent, that's good. Oh no, you don't. Not this time. That time you wouldn't stop accelerating. He wouldn't get out of the wheeler. No, you're not knocking me off the road. It's not fucking happening. No. Fuckathon to you, dickhead. Piss off. It wasn't really a hole in one, Chris. We passed a few holes beforehand, so it wasn't quite a hole in one. Why is he not getting the speed boost now? I don't get it. I've been hitting it the time it was before, and I'm not getting the boost. I must be just a split second timing a bit too fast, or slow. One or t'other. I'm sorry, but that's bullshit. See, they don't move when I hit them. That's bullshit. That's bollocks. If you're gonna bring in road rash rules, allow me to knock them off the road as well. That's bollocks. That's absolute bullshit. That is bullshit. Not this time, dickhead. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my way. Tosser. Piss off. This is my road now, not yours. Get to the back of the fucking line. Dick. Tried to use the off-road thing to my advantage as a way of bypassing braking. It kinda worked. Not completely, but kinda. Oh, no you don't. Not this time. That's fine, because of the way these holes are, it might be better not to be in the acceleration mode. Again, no turning circle. Could not get around that corner quick enough. Absolutely no turning circle. This is a game, Chris. This is a game. You're applying logic. No. That's going to be an instant fail. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not playing an entire level through when I hit the floor. No way. I'm rebooting it. I'm not doing an entire level when I hit a pit that early. Not wasting my time with it. Once again, not getting the boost. I should be getting a boost there. Just before the light goes green. Hit it just before the light goes green. Got fuck all. I don't know why. I was getting it before. Now for some reason I'm not getting it. Must be a reason. I just don't know what it is. That's just fucking cheap. Fuck you, dick. See, I don't see what I did differently there. I don't see what I did differently. Oh well, whatever it was. And then I hit the edge of the pit anyway. Nah, I wouldn't get it for the first try because I had it on multiple tries before, Avy, I'm sure, but I'm sure I got it a couple of times in a row. Almost positive. Because otherwise you'd then get penalised for not succeeding and make it so you're almost never going to get it. That makes no sense. So it makes no sense to take it away for the second time. That doesn't make sense at all. That time he was too slow. Considering the size of their engines, they have so much more horsepower than me. So it means it's a bit weird that they're not quite pulling away around those points. Not this time. Not happening. You're not knocking me off the road. I hit that ramp. I hit that ramp. I hit that ramp. I should have jumped. And if I didn't hit that ramp, there's no hitbox to show where the edge is. I was on the edge, that should have counted. This is the problem when games try and simulate modes that they're not designed for. The game engines can't handle it. There's too much information to switch between. A platform game should primarily be a platform. A vehicle section shouldn't form part of it. They very rarely work. I'd never ride a motorcycle on the roads anyway. I've not got a death wish, Chris. Motorcycles are horrible. Right, it seems the hint is wrong. It's not just before it goes green at all. You have to do it like halfway through the red. So the actual hint's a lie. The hint's deliberate misinformation. It's not a hint. The hint's a hindrance. The hint's talking flat out of his arse. And you raise a fair point about the motorcycle weighing less heavy, but that's why the motorcycle should get up to speed a lot faster, and it doesn't. So even that's not right, so they've kind of not even attempted to accommodate for that either. I wouldn't mind having far less control if you got a lot more speed. That was like the way to success in certain games of this era. Destruction Derby 2, for example. Everyone always chose the car with the worst handling because it had like 3 times the speed, so it could always make it up. Tried something different then and it kind of worked. I actually got sucked onto the ramp then, not that's a bad thing. Okay, this is the closest we've come before. This time I'm not hitting the speed thing, I don't want it. And that is success. Forget the gem, don't care. We got the crystal, that's all that matters. He's not doing his dance for this one, but that's fine, I don't mind. See, the advantage of repeatedly doing Road Crash though is you can just farm Wumpa fruits to get lives. So it's not too bad. Double header. Oh, looks like it's another medieval level. Okay, so what's on this one?
Well, you've crashed a few parties before, but I never expected you to make it this far. If you don't turn back, I will inflict 1,000 years of suffering on you and the entire universe.
Okay. Oh, what the f... we've got a pair of mutants. Come on, get up there. You should be able to get up there. You've got a double jump. Yeah. I know sold that pun on purpose, Avian. Not quite sure why it did that, because I was on the wall and that's the way to... Yeah, so on the bridge level you could use the ropes. On this level you can use the walls. It got me alive at least. I'm curious as to how to sneak past that one. Must be a way. Must be a way. I'm just not seeing it at the moment. Let's get out of here before we get killed, because that would not be fun. No one wants to be hit by that, to say the least. There we are. Just double jump past him. That's interesting. The bomb didn't start off by itself. Normally it does. Curious. Very curious. So say this little cheap trick of mine using the bridge walls can be actually very useful. I don't know why he suddenly dissolved into a pile of goo. It's crazy. I'll go back for another time, Chris. I just want to get through. I just want to get through this level. Go away, you. And up to the, well, not the secret level, but the bonus level. My mortar ball's been a bit awkward tonight. But that's okay, I can work with that. Oh, bugger, I just accidentally blew it up. Right, time to fail. Ah, I think it's a reference to the Wizard of Oz, Avian. That makes sense, actually. That's the I'm melting side of things. Yeah, it fits in with the fantasy theme, I suppose. Right, let's try this again. So, last time we did this, we went up here. And there should be an extra... Oh, it's not this one, it's an extra life. It's the later one, isn't it? Jump over, that's fine. That's gotta hurt, that bump, that jump. Thank you very much, and out. I think the arc of the swing is just going to get you caught, I think. Yeah, it was. I love the fact that he hit the screen and actually like slid down it. That was amazing. Yes, the walls, it's a bit similar to the bridges in the first game, like on Road to Nowhere and the High Road. Very similar way of beating it. Of course, you are supposed to just knock them down like that. There's the crystal, which is good. That's going to unlock the next boss. Ah, I've just seen that we've got the wizard shooting at us, which is not ideal. Bugger off, you. Stop it. You can stop that right now. Oh, I was one box down. Damn it! I must have. That's the CNC box. Yeah. Oh well, never mind. At least I know how to beat that level. I can go back and get the gem anytime I want. So that now unlocks the boss. Right, let's see what the gimmick for this boss is. Dr. Entropy. Entropy, yep. I love the way they've got in with these like scientific names with the N. I think that's kind of cool. It's a nice gimmick that Crash had.
You little vermin are way too stupid to understand what you're getting yourselves into. This time, you've done it.
So let's see what the sequence here is.
Now you're on my time, you little skunk. Give me the crystals.
How about no? Oh, nice laser beam there. Okay. I'm guessing, have you got to try and get across to him, maybe? Oh, I didn't jump in time. Never been a fan of like where you just kind of throw it in and there's no real clues. I'm trying to see if there's anything to do with the tuning forks. Ah, oh, now that's... You see, that's trial and error. That's real trial and error, so stand in the middle, at least for that section. That's annoying. Oh, he cheated, he changed the rules, the bastard. Huh? Ah, I jumped too soon. Okay, well, at least I have an idea of what I'm doing. Only a small idea, but I've got an idea. Must have missed time I jumped then. Yeah, that's fine. Give me the pity mask. I'm okay with that. Not that it's helped me much. Over and trout. Okay. So what's going to happen on phase 3 then? Oh, just in time.
But yours soon will be too.
What's that do then? Spin longer and faster or glide while in the air. Press so you can constantly do it by pressing the button to spin. That's kind of helpful.
Insignificant morons! By defeating entropy, you have placed us all in grave danger!
Crash, Coco, you must realize that this time twister machine is very delicate. Without Dr. Entropy's constant care and control, who knows what it will do?
Should have thought about that before you sicked him on us then, you pillock. You attack me, I'm going to defend myself. It's as simple as that. You should have thought about that before you decided to send your little idiot after me. So now we're going back to the Egyptian times again. Right, let's mess around with... What's level 16 going to throw at us? Sphinxinator. Okay, let's give it a try. So apparently you can get a blue gem and it unlocks another path. I don't think I've got the blue gem. No, I've not. I've got the purple gem, but not the blue one. Oh, it's Mott! It's Mott from Shin Megami Tensei! In fact, speaking of that, I was online recently and someone linked a video of the character Mott in Shin Megami Tensei 3 abusing a certain move to give basically infinite turns, and it made it impossible for anyone to actually fight him. It's like 3.5 minutes of torture. Oh, I thought I could cut the corner and show off. Spoiler alert! I could not. Seriously? Ah, right, okay. I don't think I'm one way around this. Yep, the old double jumps. Oh. Well, that's helpful. This caused me endless issues last time. Just off. Excellent, eh? And another life. Helpful. Needed that. Yep, that's fine. I'm liking the render of the fur up close, and if you're looking at the back of Crash's back, it looked really good. Ah! Right, I think the best way to do that is to break with the jumps and then let those hit the TNT boxes, I think. Either that or maybe slide into them so the TNT boxes start first. I might try that, actually. Oh, I hit B. I hit the square button to spin as I was halfway through the jump. That was down to me. Nothing to do with the game, that. And if you hold down the slide button and hit the TNT boxes, they just blow up. I mean, Trinitro-toluene is quite stable normally. You normally have to, like, hit it with light a fuse, but evidently Crash must be on fire, I suppose. Yeah, as you say, they can slide on you if you hold down the slide button. You're not wrong, Chris. I mean, that's what happened when I died a moment ago. But then the second time, it actually was a good thing, because it allowed me an instant escape to jump over them. It's all about getting the timing right, really. Ah, so there's two together. Oh, I hit the sliding block, I think, and it brought my momentum. And now we're back here again. Ah, that's annoying. Okay. Well, at least we know where the boundaries are, so that's okay. Oh, got away with that. That was tight. That was a very tight gap, and somehow I managed to slip through it. Was it because of skill? No. Absolutely not. Skill had nothing to do with that. Oh, I was afraid that was going to land on me and crush me then, but I got away with it. Am I expecting this to move? This is too generous. I don't like this. I don't trust it. Okay, not bad. Into the bonus level. Fingers crossed we'll be able to do a decent one here. The classic 2D level is back. So there goes an extra life, which is irritating, but fortuitously. Ah, right. How do we? Well, you can just brute force it if you got a mask. It's a bit of a cop out to do, but it worked. Is he going to go back to the left or carry on to the right? Actually, he's going to try and go and track me, which makes sense now I think about it. Right, I'm going to try and baseball slide these. Oh, I was hoping I could baseball slide them into the TNT, but apparently not. Hmm? I'm confused. He's not hurting me, he's not doing anything to me, but I can't finish him off. Oops. I had a feeling that might happen. I should have just took the money and run on that one. I don't think the RSPCA will care about me jumping on a animated monkey. I could be wrong, but I don't think they will. Oh, I can do it again. Get some free Wampa fruit. Ah, I should have gone through. That was because I didn't carry on. I'm going to go through this time. Oh, the double jump slowed me down. That's... Don't get me wrong, it was funner. Whoops, that's not going to help. I'll take the free Wumpa fruit, I need it. Yep, as far they've all gone, that's cool. There's not much room for movement here, so you got to get onto this thing the moment it comes down. And then get ready to do your jump and get over it. That's fine. Oh! Ew! Yeah! Ew! They actually did it. They actually coated him in their poopies. That's horrible. That's disgusting. That's manky. That's wrong. This is not as effective as the lives trick from the beehives in the second game, but it's still an idea. Oh, they still fucking hit me, the bastards. I had a feeling they were throwing, I don't know, not that. I didn't want to be disgusting. I didn't want YouTube demonetizing me. Oh wait, I'm not monetized. What am I talking about? I can't have them demonetize me if I've not got demonetization in the first place. Yeah, so remember people, please make sure you like, share and subscribe. Ugh. Disgusting. Oh, I went too fast and didn't get through the other side. And that wasn't me trying to be cocky either. That was me not getting it right. That was all that was. Don't get me wrong, I'm kind of liking the challenge of this level. Oh, I can do it to multiple of them. Okay. Four boxes missed, unfortunately. So, let's do a quick save now that we've dropped down by another few... Actually, to be fair, I've come out in profit. I was at 85 lives, and now I'm at 80... Well, I was at 89, now I'm at 85. It's not that bad. Bye-bye blimps. Is that a Coco level? I've just seen something important here. Yep, thank you. Yes. Come on, boys, tally ho! I'm being shot at a lot, and the problem is I've not got a lot of health left. Can I not shoot them down? Yeah, you can, it's just it's very difficult to... Yep, there we go. Or maybe not, we're still alive somehow. But not for much longer, I don't think. Yep, there it goes. I like the old parachute out approach, don't get me wrong. The only problem with those planes is that they... It seems that they either take a lot of damage or they're very hard to hit. It's one or the other. You can shoot now. Ah, that helps. I just need something important that makes all the difference. If you line it up with the planes, they actually turn red. I think it also has healing for your plane as well. Yeah, it's just literally about getting the red crosshair on. That one was red crosshair, that one should have died. I like the bright and colourful lights of the skies though, it's really well done. I say the only problem is they get a lot of shots on you. If they get shots on you, you lose about 10 to 15% of your life, and there's not much you can really do about it, because it seems to me that getting a lock on them is very difficult. Half the time I'm aiming in the right area and I'm getting the red crosshair, but I mustn't be holding them long enough, so this is going to be a fail. I'm going to die. There's nothing I can do. Unless... Can I get any of these? Oh, what the fuck? He shot the balloon, the pilot. There it goes. Here's a pro tip. Why don't you get some actual armor, or better yet, why don't you have backup like these guys do? Why isn't Coco in a biplane shooting at the same time, you know what I mean? Why haven't I got a Wampa mask to protect me? As you can see, you can get health, so that's the advantage at least, if you can get it in the right place. I think then, ironically, the blimp protected it. I was shooting you first, pal, and I also was shooting you when you were on your way down. You should not have caused me any damage. Ah, that'll help. Do a little bit of evasion with the barrel roll, that makes a bit of a difference. Of course it does. Do a barrel roll. There goes the gem because I shot one of the boxes down. Yeah, the barrel rolls make a big difference. So in terms of controls, this mode's actually not too bad. Again, you can definitely use the barrel rolls to get away from certain shots for sure. Well, apparently I got me a gem. I was losing lives, I think. I'm sure I was. We'll find out in a second. Look, I went in there with 80... Was it 85 lives I went in there with? Right, let's find out now. Yeah, I've come out with 86 lives. That's interesting. Okay. It worked, though. Yeah, Avian, to be fair, I've used that strategy in a shooting game myself before as well. Hold down the fire button, hope for the best. Oh, tell no tales. It's a pirate level. And this is one of Coco's. Is this one of the jet ski levels?
So, Crash Bandicoot, we meet again. Ooka Ooka and Dr. Cortex want me to teach you a lesson. Well, I made a few modifications to my mechanics since our last encounter. So back off or be deleted.
This guy was a really annoying boss in the second game. Ooh, how did I get away with that? I don't know and I don't care. What the hell? It's like literally Captain Hook. Oh yes, you heard me right, people. I said Captain Hook. You know, do you get it? Captain... It's a nice level, this, actually. I mean, well, good evening, Queen. I didn't see you in the chat there. I do apologise. I've only just seen your message. How are you doing? And yes, you have indeed missed the first rage. But that's okay, because it's part of the game. The games are designed to be frustrating and challenging, and you just have to ride the rest of it as best as you can, really. Come on. I want to circumnavigate this again because there's another barrel hidden in a cove here. There it is. Thank you. Wait. There's a way out of the map there for lives. I'm curious as to how to get it. Okay, good. We're in some very choppy waters here. That wasn't me showing off, actually. I just noticed it itched that one, to say the least. Yeah, Road Rage, I agree with that one. That's definitely the most appropriate for that one for sure, Avian. I agree completely. I will hold my hands up to that one. But it's fine, because we made it now. We're through. You got away with it. Got away with it. And then we'll split the atom here. Ah, I think there's one under the sea there, if I'm not mistaken. I think I just saw one under the water. Yeah, there is. There's a life under the water. Pardon me. I'm going to go back for that right now. Why didn't she dive then? Let's try that again. Mustn't have got enough speed. That's going to taunt me, that life. That life is taunting me. So in the past, I've done it where you dive underwater and like you hit the boxes. But here, she's obviously not getting enough momentum when she's going over. Ah, finally. Excellent. I knew it was that. And now to go back this way on the ramp to get the other box. Thank you. I think you're on a circular route rather than a side-to-side route. But that's okay, I can work with that. Oh, okay. That could have been... Oh, well, the second time I wasn't flashing long enough. I thought I was still flashing. Because if you're flashing, the invulnerability carries over, but apparently not. That's annoying. So some of the collision detection can be a little tricky. But again, it's okay, you know, the collision detection being a bit tricky is just, again, it's part of the mechanic of the game, you just have to get used to it. Oh well, I've got a life, I'll take it. I'm not quite sure what I did to deserve it, but fine. Give me the extra life. Reimburse me, all good. What's over here? Yeah, there is a different route. Well, if I want all the boxes, I'll have to... No, actually, no, I think that's literally the way I've just come. If I'm not mistaken, because you go all the way around to the side here. Oh, no, it's a different ship. Intriguing. Ooh, tight, but we got away with it. So that's more boxes obtained. That's not a bad thing though. That last one, it seems to shoot a different part of the pattern. It probably doesn't, but it seems to. The timing for that last one seemed a bit tight. Also, I think there's a lot of boxes here, and there should be another checkpoint. There's a lot of boxes to get here. There should I'd put another checkpoint in personally, especially with the one-shot nature of the cannons. I think it's a little busted to put that many in the way. But the way I'm going to do it is I'm just going to go for full power. Right, that's the way to the gem. Doesn't appear to be another checkpoint. I thought there'd be a checkpoint near the crystal, but I'm wrong. That's annoying. Oh, come on. And the controls feel quite tight, actually. The controls don't feel too bad. It's just the nature of the level is a bit unbalanced at points. But we can work with that. At least we know what kind of challenge we're up against. And I say it's the one-shot nature of the cannons thing. I think it's a little busted. I'm not saying you should have like a massive health bar, but I just think you should be able to have boxes to get some mass, for example. So I'm not seeing a single Ooga Booga mask anywhere, and that's a bit unbalanced. You should be able to get more than one hit. Especially when half the time you can't see the hazards coming because of the nature of the camera. If they'd have made it so you could free control the camera, it's a 3D environment, this one. It's not like the other levels. Being able to move the camera around like in other racing games would have balanced it a bit more. A few more mechanics could have made it a bit more equal. I'm going all in. There we go, that worked. Not quite sure why, but it did. Okay. Yes, it's fine. So mopping up the boxes is like one of the more frustrating elements of the Crash games, it must be said. Yeah, you could call it arbitrary replay value, but at the same time it's kind of a way to extend the game. When you were only dealing with 650 odd meg of space, you had to do something to make the game last longer. Ooh, how did it get away with that? How did the anchor not hit me then? I do not know, but oh, I'll take it. I'm not sure what I did to avoid the anchor then. You tell me, people in the audience, I can't see a thing. Whatever I did, I'll take it. Oh, checkpoint, checkpoint, checkpoint. Yes, thank you very much. Wow, that was a tight jump series, wasn't it? Ooh, I don't know how the shark didn't eat me, and I don't really care. Riding my luck here, people. Riding it way too much. How many boxes are on this level? I feel like there's been hundreds. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Okay, however you get those lives that are behind the buoy, I don't care. The main thing is, we got the gem, we got the crystal. Yeah, Coco is way less disgusting than Crash when it comes to bringing the gems out to play. Oh, her dance, her celebration dance is cute. Ah, that's a fair point, Chris. Thank you. I should have done that during the level. Hit the triangle. Well, what does it matter? We got through it. That's all that matters to me. Future Frenzy. Go on, let's see what's in this level then. Bonus rounds often have hints. Ah, right, we've got laser beams to avoid. Well, that sounds about right for these futuristic levels. It's a guest soundtrack courtesy of Daft Punk, people. Yeah, it didn't work. Right, so we've got 133 boxes on this level. Damn. That's a lot. This is low-key, this is literally one of the cooler soundtracks I've actually heard, actually. It has an almost retro futuristic vibe. Basically, a lot of games in like the Mega Drive era had these kind of soundtracks on their futuristic levels. Reminds me a lot of that. Okay, so far so good. I'm liking the names there with co-op and everything. It's very almost Blade Runner-esque. Yeah, I've not got time for that. Is it just me who's seeing echoes of Futurama in the way these like tubular buildings are and everything else? Obviously this game came out before Futurama was a thing, so I know that Futurama's not an influence. I just find it curious. Get out of here, you and your silly little walker. Crasher's got a nice little reflection on the wall there. Oh, I thought that would have hit him, but apparently not. That's annoying. Oh, that was very, very close, but we got away with it. That was tight. That was tighter than the strings on my wallet. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, I love the little deflation and away you go. That was cool. I like that. Oh, no you don't. Oh, that was on a timer. It didn't look like it, but it was. Oh, you can actually pop those. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, so you also see the Futurama aesthetic as well. I just think it's a cool idea. Oh, bollocks. I tried to land on it and missed time. And then I hit the laser beam anyway. It'd be interesting if Matt Groening was a secret fan of Crash Bandicoot, and that's where we got the inspiration for Futurama from. I doubt it, but it's just an interesting coincidence. That double jump is so useful at times like that. Oh, I timed that to perfection then. Not by design, but I timed it. Knock it off, you. Oh! Mistimed my jump and ended up losing my mask, which I didn't want to do. That's annoying. Oh, we got a checkpoint at least. That's good. So we're through checkpoint Charlotte as we carry on our attempts to get past this. Oh, I thought I'd just timed the jump a little at the right time, but I didn't. And because I didn't, I died. But that's okay, because it's a game. Ooh. Thank you very much. I had a feeling I might have been able to do that, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, I was waiting for that to change back to red. Ah, double timing here needed. So it's like 1, 2, and up. Oh, right. I see an issue here. I reckon that that's going to turn me into a spinning top. Yeah, you got. I think you've got to try and get enough speed to go right over it. That's. I was literally spamming the button, you know, the spin button. But obviously, either I wasn't spamming it enough, or I got the timing of the spamming wrong. Either way, it resulted in my failure. Definitely where you could do with having a mask at that point. There's a bit of a tight gap to time. Or at least it looked like it for me anyway when I first tried it. I'll do nicely, thank you. You can't do it. You don't get enough speed. I was literally spamming the square button. You don't get enough speed to clear it. See, that's what they're aiming for you to do, that. But it doesn't work. You don't get enough speed. Unless, the only thing I can think of here, and I'm going to try it, but I think it's going to be all about timing the spamming of the square button. I'm wondering if you have to do it right at the top of the spin. The only thing I can think of. Where you go, because then you gain a few more feet sideways. Let's try that. Waiting and over. Thank you. You might be wondering why I keep doing that, because it does seem to be a bit safer. Interesting suggestion. We could try it. It might work. I did the slide jump, so I thought that would have like got me enough anyway. Yeah, so I mean, you just don't get enough height. There must be a way without, because again, why would they make it so you have to have a mask? Because that way all you'd be doing is losing lives and getting continues, and that doesn't make sense. And it also doesn't work for a speedrun route. Because they encourage like time trial, you know, going in one motion, and you can't go in one motion if you've got to make sure that you get yourself a mask. Now, unfortunately, I had a mask, but I lost it. I didn't even realise it was there. So at least now I can give it a try, and I should be able to clear it next time, as long as I don't do what I did this time and lose the mask. Yep, see, not enough. Simply not enough. If they designed a part of a game where you have to take damage, then that's extremely poor game design. Especially for a game where you have one-hit deaths. You know, that's inexcusable. So if there is a way to get across it, I don't know what it is, and it's beyond me. And obviously, there'll be a video online somewhere where someone does it every time in the sleep. But it's not something that I'm seeing. It's not with my current skill level. And that's fine, but at the same time, it's not very forgiving. You think there'd be something else to it. And even if you I not only jumped, Chris, I did the jump with the slide jump, so I was at maximum height. And there was literally, like, no way into it. The only thing I can think of is if... See, by doing that, I didn't even get the spin. Now, fortunately, if I get this here, we should have a continue point. So I won't have to worry about it again. There's one up there anyway. Yeah, you have to get out in one motion. Get out in one motion, you'll be fine. You get out in one motion and you'll clear that stage. Interesting. That didn't quite do what I expected. It's okay, I can work with it. That's fine. Yeah, that's the advantage of what you can do. Oh well, I tried to do it the legit way, but it wasn't having it. Oh yeah, definitely it is cool that the game is. It's almost like it's a bit late in the game for a tutorial stage when you think about it, isn't it, Chris? But yeah, you're right. It's interesting the game actually literally lays out what you're supposed to be doing. I don't know if that's more to do with my skill level or the game being designed that way. Only those who've played the original will be able to tell me. Yeah, so this is where we got to do the... That's it, that's what I was aiming for. Wow, that's harsh. That gap is harsh to get into. Yeah, I think you just got to keep hitting circle every single time to get through that. I think it's literally bang. Yeah, you literally have a split second when you're on the other side. Oh, you can do that. No, that's frustrating. That's annoying. Ooh, just too short. And that time I thought I got across and I made it because of the... I can ask. And we're through. Alright, just changed at the last second, man. That's annoying. Why did I do that first time? And now I can't do it? That's annoying. That's really irritating. I hit the trick jump first time, and then every time afterwards I'm not getting anywhere near it. Really? It seemed that one, the more you spin, the more you stop. So that's how I did it. Oh, that's not going to help. Yeah, it seems it starts you off and then stops doing it. So I mean, ah, checkpoint. Thank you. Take pity on me all you like, game. Keep taking pity on me. That's fine. Still fell massively short. There must be a gem on that. There must be a gem route somewhere. There must be a massive gem route somewhere on that. Good thing is we beat the level at least, so yeah. And I say sympathy checkpoint's fine. I don't mind getting a sympathy checkpoint. A sympathy checkpoint's okay as far as I'm concerned. Oh god, Tomb Wader. We know what they're going for with that one, don't we, people? Tomb Wader. There's a death route on this one as well. So if you can avoid dying, we can get access to a secret route. Well, actually, to be fair, it's only if you avoid dying before you get to that point, so you can die on the way as many times as you like. Ah, I see. That's a surprisingly new feature, which is quite annoying. Yeah, you gotta not get drowned, basically. Yeah, otherwise you drown. That's pretty awkward because the timing for this, I'm gonna focus on getting through this one rather than getting the gems, because it's gonna be too awkward. Don't know what's controlling the tide. I don't really care, to be honest. I just want to make sure I get through it. What in the fucking world? Don't ask me. Do not ask me, people. Yes, a leaky tomb. Seems very early in the level to be at the bonus stage. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just a bit surprised. Oh, how do we get to the one underneath? How about we do this? Oh no, it's not worked. Ah, I understand what's happened here. I know what I need to do. I did that on purpose, people. It's just hit me what I need to do. I need to bounce off that one and then back onto the level, then hit the switch afterwards. So you can see how I've got the two of them. This is going to require a pretty awkward jump, but I've got an idea. And that's not it. Luckily with these levels you can fall as many times as you like, because the bonus stages aren't technical stages. So you don't lose lives, you don't go back, and they even don't count against the death routes. So if you're planning to go for all the gems, which is what many people do when playing the game, yeah, you definitely need to activate the jump afterwards, but that's okay. That's fine. Do the slide jump, go into the spin glide, get across, and then you're done. Once again, I overshot the bounce. It's a good way of practicing advanced gameplay mechanics, though, these bonus stages. You can actually learn quite a lot about the ways you should be adapting your play to move it around. So it's actually not a bad thing. It's annoying, but it's not a bad thing. That's what I was aiming for before. Ooh. Ah. Right, I've got an idea. I was hoping to hit the TNT and blow the boxes away. That's what I was aiming for there, but it's okay. So again, it's one of those, you've got to try and, like, almost advance backtrack. And they say it's the calm before the rage, Chris, you're probably right. But right now here, there's no rage needed because we're not dying. It's when you start, like, dying, going back and having to do the same things all over again. That's when it gets frustrating. And that's okay, it's alright to get frustrated. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anyone tell you to not be frustrated on the game. Oh, boo. Boo. Everyone booing me for doing such a terrible job. Just like that. That was a terrible job. On today's stream of Swish Fails, which is probably an accurate way of calling the stream, I should now think about it. You can definitely tell I'm more a JRPG kind of guy, can't you, people? I mean, speaking of that, obviously, after this stream, I've got the Soul Hacker stream on Monday, and then Wednesday, it's the fabled return of SMT5, when I go back to take on the Demi-Fiend once again. And I'm actually looking forward to that fight, because I've actually got a new strategy. In the words of summoning Izanagi no Kami no Picaro in Persona 5 Royal, all will be revealed. Just not now. Yeah, I think what you got to try and do, actually, ironically, there is land on the top of that, exclamation point stage, and that's not the easiest jump in the world. That's not easy at all. But the good thing here is that we're instantly back into it, and we're not losing lives. So, as annoying as it is to sit through this, and you're the ones that are sitting through it, by the way, it's at least a way to keep it going. We're not finding ourselves like counting down the lives like we were with the bosses. So it's not as bad. It's annoying, but it's not as bad. I'm going to try and do it again. And I didn't do the one thing I wanted to do, which was get all those boxes first. Well, I'm going to have to let the life go. Because I'm still getting the boxes. That'll do it, let's go. I did everything I needed to then, apart from the key strategy of knocking those boxes down, so I didn't have to worry about that point. Now, I've got to activate the door on the way through. See, the idea of the leaky tunes like this is giving me flashbacks to Echo the Dolphin, which is not a good thing, by the way. If anyone's ever played Echo the Dolphin, you will know the sense of PTSD that comes from anyone who's played it. I mean, speaking of Echo the Dolphin, I'm actually quite annoyed at that game. Not that game in particular, but Sega have announced that we're releasing a new version of the Mega CD Classic, the Mega Drive Classic, and it's going to feature a Mega CD as well. There was rumours that the first ever Shin Megami Tensei and Snatcher were coming to it. Are they? Nope, they're not. Instead, we're getting, for the 19 millionth time, another version of Sonic CD, and other games that aren't that great. I'm actually really disappointed by it. It would have been nice to bring over some games that were never translated. Now, obviously, licensing is part of that, no doubt about it. And, of course, if you're retranslating an entire game from scratch, there's a lot of effort involved. But don't put out videos that show this on the Japanese one and then don't convert it to the West. It builds quite a lot of resentment. The Megaton fans are not happy. I need to get to the platforms in the middle. The issue I had last time was that I got into here and he was in my way. So if you got the right gem, that must be the death. That's the death zone right there. So you have to get all the way to here. How deep does the water go? Right, it's right up to the edge. I thought it might have been. Cool, that's fine. Come over that. Yeah, let the water hit in for now. That'll do, thank you. Excellent. So we've got a bit of a gauntlet run here, which is quite annoying. There's a long way to go, that. Get on board. Phew, that was close. That was very close. But I'm okay with it. So that spin dash glide is making a big difference on this stage, it must be said. And there's a checkpoint too, so that's good. Yeah, he says it's an interesting map, Queen. It is. It's got some different nature to it in terms of the challenge. It's not an easy challenge by any means, but it's still kind of cool. I don't know why he's able to... Who says you have to abide by the rules? Not me. That's for damn sure. you gotta do your pain yourself. Well, why? Sure you'd enjoy torturing yourself like this. Surely you'd find it fun, wouldn't you? You'd find it fun watching me do it. Oh, just on the edge there. Oh, thank you. Double jump. One box missed. Bollocks. I wonder which box it was. Oh well, we made it. That's all that matters. We're through. Living through me, vicariously visioned. I'm sorry, people. There's no excuse for that one. That was a bad one. That was a bad joke. That was a very, very bad joke. Right, let's see how annoying this boss is. In the last game, Engine was a nuisance thanks to the way you had to use the Wumpa fruits to beat him. Oh, hang on. Did I just change to Coco?
So, you want to go a few rounds? When this is over, we'll see who is obsolete.
Dr. Ed... What the fuck? We're in space. Similar mechanics to the previous games. Yeah. At least there's a health bar, so that's not too annoying. This is a bit strange, but I'll settle for it. It's just different. Feels a bit like I'm fighting battling Dr. Robotnik. I can't get to that, it's too high up. Oh, nothing I can do. Oh, well, that helped. What the hell? We got a phase 2? What in the... Okay. This is fucking Transformers. Oh, don't recharge my health. You know, don't give me any kind of like, you know, health power ups. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's fair. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome that the tigers come to give us backup, but this is just irritating. It's not quite a bullet hell shooter at least, so it's not too bad. It's just awkward. I apologise for not being on the chat here, people, but I really need to try and get as much of this done as I can. This is a cool boss. It's actually really interesting. I like that. To be fair, I mean, obviously I got rinsed by that Gatling gun, and that was my fault because I didn't get out of its line of fire. But other than that, it's been quite balanced in the way it goes about. It's not like with the last time I fought Engine, where it was literally a case of... And I'm amazed that Dodoro had taken a single shot. Yeah, hold L2 to raise gun and aim, and we've now got a gun to shoot. Oh yeah. So, you're asking if that's Voltron?
It's funny how history repeats itself. Yet again, Engine has failed to defeat you.
What? For this we must destroy you!
Oh, my aching head. I'm not feeling myself these days. So the end is in sight. Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will have foiled my plan. Or will you?
Or will you? So it's a bit unusual to have Coco doing one of the boss battles, but I thought that was awesome actually. It's kind of cool to see it. I'm actually amazed I managed to beat the second form without taking a single bit of damage. That was a surprise. A very welcome one. Oh wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going back to Metropolis, it would seem here. So let's see what's behind door engine rockets. I like that. What's behind door 21? Gone tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow. Right, this is where have I got any apples on there? Because if I do, I'd like to give this a try. Yep. However, I'm not happy about one element of that. Thank you very much. I prefer the inverted. Oh yeah, that's better. That's way better. That changes everything. This changes the entire game. It really does. Okay, I get the feeling you're supposed to use the gun to take them out. I don't know how you do it, and I don't really care, to be honest. Oh! Yep, that was a definite blow-up. Who says you have to fight them? I don't remember that being a rule, do you? Get some ammo in this first. Ah! Aha, that'll be right. I thought there's got to be another one. There's one that's missing. Where are you then? So where's the button to make you appear? Not that way. I'm just taking a look back. I'm just trying to see if I've missed one. Can't see one on this side. And I don't think you're supposed to be doing that to get around them, but again, as long as it works, who cares? Yeah, it's definitely not here. Well, wherever it is, it's not there to be seen, which is rather frustrating. Oh well, never mind. Could be worse. I was thinking it might materialise, you know, when you hit it, but no such luck. I was looking down on the other sides of the levels, but I'm just not seeing it. That's annoying. Okay, never mind. Let's get a move on. Checkpoint. And the crystal too. Okay, surprised at how easy that one was. Ah. Oops. That was because I was moving at motion. That. Oh, what? He was on the platform then. He started running forwards. He was on the platform, and he's like, "Nah, I don't want to." Yeah, that wasn't very good. That had nothing to do with the game. That was everything to do with me. Put it down, boy. Put it to sleep. So I don't know if that's cheating to use the Wampazooka. That almost sounds like I'm doing Willy Wonka, that. Calling it the Wampazooka. I've just realised I made a bit of a mistake there. Because whatever was underneath that has not even materialised. Doesn't matter though. I don't think I can hit it, but I'm going to try anyway. No, it did hit it. I'm surprised. Ooh, nasty. Thank you. No, that's true. I'm not getting them all anyway, so it's not a big deal, but it's just interesting to say the least. I'm curious how it all works. I don't think you're supposed to do that to get around them, but it works. So I've not got anywhere near as much of the completion that I got on the previous game. On Crash 2 I got loads of them on there, into the final arc I've only done 35% completion. Oh, it's another road rage race. Okay, let's see what happens. Orange asphalt. Oh, they've actually started moving now, the cops. That makes sense. Ah, that's interesting. They actually go off track to avoid the cops. That's curious. I'm intrigued by that. Whereas I prefer to just drive around them. That's a box miss, so we're not getting the gem on this level, I'm afraid. Thank you. Oh, what a stupid place to put a cop car in the middle of the road. I mean, come on, why would a car be in the middle of the road? I mean, that's bollocks, that. Left. I was right. Oh, I tried to go back for the jump. That's what happened then. That had nothing to do with the game. That was me getting cocky and trying to go back for the jump. Yeah, they're off the donut break. Move your car. Move your car. Oh, I'm not getting the gem. I'm not unless they start seriously messing up. I'm not getting the gem anyway, so let's not bother about that. I abused the track limits then. Not that there are any track limits in this game because it's not a sanctioned race. Oh, what? I managed to split the jump ramp. How did I manage that? So we'll get to retry this level. I mean, to be fair, I did make quite a few errors when I kept hitting the cop cars, and falling into the pit is definitely going to cause you a problem. I was hoping I could avoid going completely off track then, but he just backed in at the last second. That was well dodged. That wasn't. Move your car. Move your fucking car. Yeah, don't just move your car. Move your fucking car. Try to maintain maximum boost then. Yep, I can sleep behind you. Excellent. Oh, I tried to shave the front of the bonnet. That's what I was aiming to do now. I was aiming to literally just shave it and find a way to sneak by, but unfortunately I didn't quite time it. But that's okay. Once again, I got too attached to the jump, so this is another one that's going to be a fail. But that's alright, because it's about learning the course. And I'm not sure if I'm losing lives for redoing the level on this one. Doesn't seem to be. Ah, boo! Clipped the back of the tailgate, and then that sent me into the pit. Sometimes doing the jumps may not actually be the fastest way here. Yep, sneak behind you. So I don't mind these levels. They're not. The only thing I don't like about them is that they seem to have a lot of hazards which kind of appear out of nowhere. I do actually not mind them. And I say the controls on the bike aren't brilliant. They're not bad, but they're not brilliant. And welcome back, Fiona. Just seen you comment in there. I do apologise. I got deep into the focus of the racing. I actually love racing games, to be fair. Oh, what a stupid place to put a car on the road. I mean, come on. Why would you put a car on the road? And say, being a bike, it does mean you get a bit more of a playroom to sneak by, if you get it right. But that's the key part, is the if. In the words of, what were those characters called in Hercules? If. If is good. I can't remember what the names were. They were awesome, those two characters. Hades' lackeys. The boss is going to be so unhappy when he gets out of there. You mean, if he gets out of there. If. If is good. Yes, I do know some classic Disney movies, and I do love them. Hercules was one of my favourites. Yeah, that worked. I was aiming to get the boost and it worked. Oh, that's annoying. I'm just too far off track. And ding, ding, ding. There we go. Ah, Panic and Pain. Thank you, Fiona. Yes, absolutely. Oh, sorry, Kirsten, it was you, actually. You said that. I was reading Fee's comment below you. I apologise. Yes, Panic and Pain. I love those characters. They were cool. Some love for Aladdin in the comments from Avian. Aladdin was actually excellent. I really liked Aladdin. That was a good one. There was a Hercules PlayStation 1 game. I don't remember that, Fiona. I don't remember that at all. That was the level I was just on, wasn't it? Oh no, it's not. Flaming Passion. Yes, I have Flaming Passion for this, don't I, people? Let's keep going. Oh, there's a green gem hidden here somewhere. Special. Oh, it's got a death route. I mean, speaking of Aladdin, look what level we just come into. Right, I'm not playing. I'm not playing fair with you. Piss off. Is it in the spirit of the game? No. Do I give a fuck? No. In fact, can I shoot them? Piss off. I love the fact that it actually seals the window. That's awesome. Knock that off. I won't let me shoot a checkpoint ahead of time. That's annoying. Now you see, that would have been awesome. In case you fall, you walk to the checkpoint. The only thing you got to be careful of with this tactic, of course, is ammo. I can't be bothered waiting to shoot him. Oh god, the legendary journeys in Xena. Oh, now you're taking me back, Avian. Good lord. Bruce Campbell and Lucy Lawless. Legendary. Yes, legend. Wait for it. It's going to be an epic one. Dairy. Why play by the rules? Ah, I see. Piss off. Oh, sorry, the last second and I thought I'd jump to get away from it. That's annoying. That's so annoying. Oh. Well, why did he start? I don't understand why he finds it funny. Oh, no, that was a stupid idea. Yeah, actually, we do spend one per fruit to go and watch. So if you can see the corner, if I'm not, then I'll keep using it. But I always thought it was ammo. Knock it off with the flames, you. Right, well that's the death route, but I can't get to it because guess what? I died. So, that's pretty cool. Nothing like watching my live stream and drinking green tea. God, green tea. Love green tea. Green tea is absolutely lovely. One of my favourites is when you're drinking, it's got some like lotus flower infused with it. Cue many people in the chat arguing now, but of course, when it comes to beverages, the best drink is and always will be coffee. Oh, I didn't realise you'd been diagnosed with that, Fiona. Are you feeling it? Has you managed to get any better than that? Managed to bring it down? It's a massive threat to our modern way of life. That condition. So many people suffer it, and the conditions it causes afterwards. The bazooka was given to us on level on the beating the last boss. We unlocked it as a power up. Oh. Even with this power-up, I'm still finding ways to die. Why? Because I'm an idiot. Knock it off, you knobhead. So there's no time to really use the bazooka on that one, so I won't even waste my time doing it. Oh, what the I mean, I can't blame anyone for that one. There's no one to blame. Oh, poo. Yes, you heard me right, I said poo. That's not me acting like a pro all of a sudden, by the way, people, before anyone gets any ideas. That's something I could never be, a pro platformer gamer. Not going to happen. Oh, what the... I let go of L2. That's what happened then. I thought, what the hell just happened? And then I realised I let go of L2. I thought I was in lock mode for aiming, but not today. Really? Why did I do that? Yeah, we're probably going to need to do some life farming before we fight the final boss. I wasn't aiming to get even close to finishing this game tonight, but I might actually end up doing it. If that happens and we're not feeling tired, then I might see if I've downloaded Crash 4, and if I have, we might possibly start It's About Time. Wasn't intended, but it might be part of the plan. There he is, thank you. And that's what I really wanted. A checkpoint. And another life. Awesome. So it's worth having a check up again for Fiona if you're not sure if you've still got it. This obviously, as I say, is a silent killer. It really is. From what I understand, it's definitely not something that we want anyone to suffer. Yeah, that's right. Take your nitro boxes and piss off. Okay. No, so that's fair. If you're not interested in checking out It's About Time, that's fine. You said it's Spiral Reignited Digiredding in terms of migraine. I don't know what it looks like, so I've not seen it. I only got it because it was a free download on PSN when it was one of their free games for the month. Oh, hang on, I might be able to get a gem here. Knock it off. Excellent. We got the gem and we got the crystal. That's awesome. When you say that Spiral Reignited caused the worst migraine ever, what is it specifically that did it? Was it like stimulus in the game, like the lights or things of that nature, Fiona? Or were there any settings to change it? Because I know there's some games, I remember The Last of Us Part 2, despite being panned for its way of the mechanics in the game and what it did to the characters, people praised for the sheer amount of accessibility options.
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
Alright, so we're in another flight in one. We've got to shoot down the bombers this time rather than the blimps. That'll be all the planes, won't it? They take a lot of punishment, these guys. It seems that by doing hard turns and then barrel rolls, it's avoiding most of the damage. It's not avoiding it completely, but it's making a big difference. So we just got to keep on going. So I've not played Spiral Reignited, Fiona, but I'm really sorry it caused that kind of issue. I know that obviously lights can be a serious issue for people with certain conditions, and I'm imagining migraines in particular. I'm lucky in that I've never actually suffered them, but I imagine that that's the kind of thing you do not need. Another quick save here. As you say, I mean, look at the percentage. I've only got 40% complete on this run. Totally different to the last game that I did. Right, so that's level just done. So this is it. This is the final level before the final boss, or at least I think it is. But I get the feeling it can't be. Surely it can't be with this little completion. It makes no sense. Bug light. Unlock all coloured gems to get a new path, apparently. Well, before we do that, let's get a quick sip of water. Sorry guys, just doing a quick check on something. Something's not right here, and I don't know what it is. Don't think my water bottle's been as closed as it should have been, shall we say. Oh wow, Chris, that sounds brutal, where it's literally like take half a day off because of your migraines. That sounds nasty. Yes, I can equalise the game. I can also fall into a pit and die because I'm not paying attention. It's not exactly playing by the rules, it's not exactly playing fair, but fuck the rules. I want to beat the game. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't think they realised just how busted this particular thing was. Oh, hello! We're not going to be able to use it in a moment because we're going into the fairy bug mode. Really? I fell down there, literally millimeters from the checkpoint. Why? Because I'm an idiot. Oh, I didn't do the double jump. That's annoying. That's better. Let's get all this Wumpa fruit inside us, get another life in the box, that's cool. Ah, so yeah, quite a few of you are talking about the old migraines. So I'm really fortunate because I've never had them. I can't imagine how annoying they must be. And so I really feel for you guys who have to essentially endure them. I'm not sure what else I can really say. As I say, not exactly what anyone wants at any time, really. Right, so here we are, we're into the light run mode, so this is where we've got to do a dark level in a darkened tomb. Not my idea of fun, this. You just got to keep going as fast as you can. Don't even think about trying to get the power-ups, just get through the level as fast as possible. Yep, so if you have a gem there, you get a secret route. Oh, hello. Oh, for fuck's sake, seriously? How did I blow that up? That's right, out of my way. It even worked for the ones that you have to belly flop to pop. That's awesome. And then we fall. Oh, very dark. It's so dark at the moment I can actually see my reflection in the screen. You guys obviously can't because it's not capturing the footage that way, it's capturing it from a capture card. But I'm literally looking at my own reflection. Unbelievably, I made it! I made that in pitch darkness! Was that luck? More than likely, but I don't fucking care, we made it! Oh, boo, boo. Oh, damn it. It's an extra life just up there. Not an extra life, sorry, a checkpoint even. Might as well be an extra life, though. Oh, I didn't carry on the spin. Oh, there's one box missing. Which box was missed? Doesn't matter, let's get out of the level anyway. Let's just get out of the level. Ah, that's interesting, Feast. They say you hung around with a YouTuber called Katote who apparently had different reasons to hate Crash and Spyro. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh. Right, here we go. Let's see how this goes.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry, full of rage, incensed beyond belief. Once again, you have outsmarted and outspun my best henchman. I should be rather upset, shouldn't I?
And in fact, we're furious. But it seems you have overlooked one small detail, you little orange delivery boy. Now that you have gathered all the crystals, all we have to do is take them from you.
Seems reasonable. So let's see what the mark. So he's obviously got his mask on, and that gives him a force field.
Give the crystals to me.
Okay, let's see what the pattern is for this. I see. We've got to avoid getting caught in the gem and getting caught by the rays. That's fine. Okay, I can work with that. So the masks have their jewel, and unfortunately it means that you've got to essentially almost run around them. That was because I was trying to avoid getting too close to the laser beam between the two masks. And because they're at it, surely that means you can't get the protection of one. That'd make no sense if you can like have them on your face at the same time as they're involved in battle. That just doesn't compute. That's how I jumped into the laser. See, this is really rather awkward. Unless... now he's putting bombs out on the place, which is even... So now we've got a vacuum that sucks in. I'm guessing that when you take him out, he'll fall into it. Right, how many times is he going to start shooting now? Oh, fuck. No, Avian, if I'm ever going to do a hell stream, the hell stream will be Sonic 06. That will be the hell stream. If I ever do a hell stream, it will be Sonic 06. Was that touching that beam then? Didn't look like it. So you don't have to, you're not obligated to watch any stream, Fiona. You don't have to make excuses. Don't ever feel that you have to say, oh, I'm out, I'm not doing it. That's fine. Oh, fuck off! I spun into him then! Piss off! Sorry, that's just nonsense. That should have stayed down. I spun into him when his field was not there. He was not protected. That should have been damage. As I say, I've got 57 lives, and after that I'm just going to reload. I'm not going through that whole continue thing of only having 3 lives. I'm not having it. I am right though. You can't get the mask in battle, which is irritating, but that's just how it is. There we go. So if I ever do a Hell stream, I'm not sure when I'll do it, to be honest, but I have had plans for it for a while. Part of the problem is that the game in question, I wasn't touching him. I didn't touch him then. Why did I die? I did not touch him. I'm sorry, but sometimes the hitboxes on this are just totally out of impossible to read. And it's not my display. It's not that. That's not the reason. That was hit. What in the fucking world? Right, now that actually is really eye straining. I don't like that. And I don't have any issues with... Yeah, there's no way he was going to win by knocking it straight into the vacuum. That makes no sense. Right, what have we got for this round? They were spinning, they were doing lasers. Now they're literally just doing the same thing, but now they're punching each other. And the problem is you can't really... I think the only realistic way to do it is to try... Oh, come on. I'm sorry, but there's no pattern to the way they're bouncing towards the screen. Again, the camera is the problem. I can't see everything when they're coming off both sides. This is where you should be able to like, have a button to lock the camera. So you have a locked perspective. When you're failing because of arbitrary things like camera angles, it's bad game design. Being able to just go lock the camera, and also you can't just use the one bazooka either, which I'm guessing would be considered a bit too broken. I'm not so sure, given the nature of these kind of hazards that you're facing. See, right, okay, fine. Game's not in the mood to give a chance there. Game's not in the mood to play fair. That's fine. I don't mind. I mean, compared to the last game's final boss, at least this one actually has some things it does. Thing is, though, I don't know why you need to knock him into the vacuum, because I'd already done damage to him. I was going to say the collision detection then was absolutely rubbish. Get in the pit. Get in the fucking pit, you twat. So I mean, how are you supposed to guess where they're going to knock into each other? Oh, I even hit down then, and he didn't turn in time. I won't mind, but one-shot deaths. I've never been a fan of it. I've never been a fan of games having one-shot death all the time. Especially when you've got multi-phase bosses with multi-patterns and multiple environmental hazards. There should be a checkpoint system, or there should be a way to get extra hit points. Because it's not balanced. Doesn't help when the collision detection doesn't detect a hit like that then. I was literally right behind him when I hit him and it didn't count. But we're getting there. There's literally no indication of where they're going to bounce to. Hit him! Hit him! What the f- I hit him! That is bullshit! I hit him! That is fucking bollocks! That's something that happened, I hit him! That is fucking bollocks! His ass should be mine! I hit him when the field was down! That's just fucking cheap! I was literally right behind him when I hit the spin! Not this time, dickhead. Not this time. Get in your fucking hole and piss off. Get in the hole, get in the hole. Oh, fuck off! You kept bouncing away from the fucking hole! That was RNG! I stood right behind him, hit him, and he bounced to the fucking right! Oh, come on! I'm sorry, that's 4 fucking times that I've been screwed over. 4 fucking times! I don't mind the challenge, but I like it to be balanced and I like it to be fair. And right now, this is not fucking fair. You can't use your one bazooka, you can't get any extra hit points, and it randomises when they bounce in directions. That is nonsense. That is absolutely, this is just cheating now. But I'm not quitting it, I'm going to beat it. I am going to win. I'm determined to win. You can call it Ultimate Swish Red all you want. The fact of the game is this game is bullshit. This boss is unbalanced and unreasonable. I'm sorry, but it's just taking the fucking piss. That's 4 times that this should have been over. 4 times the game's gone, nah, I'm not applying the mechanics that apply throughout the rest of the fight. I don't mind a challenge, I really don't mind. But this isn't a challenge, this is broken. and leave.
Defeated again. This is not fair. Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head.
It's not over, Bandicoot. There are still the gems. We still have a chance to triumph.
Yes, you do. But not tonight. Because I've won. That's all I care about. Only a two-parter. Only a two-parter for this one. Interesting. So yes, we did it. We made it. We got to the end. A very unbalanced, very unreasonable, very much cheap boss in the end, to be honest. Very cheap. But it's over. It's done. It's in the rearview mirror. That's where it's at. Yes, indeed. I said these 3 games would drive me nuts, and I wasn't wrong. I told you I wasn't very good at these ones. I'm not very wrong. I wasn't wrong there either. And I say the evil mask isn't giving up. Well, I'm not wasting my time going through to get 100% completion for some extra ending that I could probably watch in 2 seconds on YouTube. So with that in mind, that's very much the end of this one. We'll wait for the credits to roll, and then I'll see if I did install that game. If not, then I'll leave it there. We'll see what's happened. Uka can't admit defeat. Nope, that's true, he can't. To be fair, neither did I. I kept on coming back going, kind of like the Black Knight really, wasn't it? 2 spots of scratch! I've blown you into pieces! No, you haven't. It was very much a bit like that. I was kind of like the Black Knight version of Bandicoot. Compared to what happened in Crash 2 as well, so let's be fair here. I mean, at least that final boss did have something to it. The one in Crash 2 I still can't get over. The one for Crash 2 was like, what the fuck was that? But yeah, so Crash 3 was done in just 2 parts. I'm a bit surprised that it was so quick, but when I realised I was on the 3rd world, I thought, am I possibly going to finish this tonight? But I don't know. I think it does show some of the skill improvement that's been played as well compared to the first game. Obviously, there was the hell that was the brutal bonus stage. Yes, Stormy Ascent. How we all enjoyed that. We all enjoyed that a lot, didn't we? Yes, we did. I completely don't have PTSD up here, do I? Oh, no. Additional development support from Toys for Bob. Whoever Bob is, and what Toys is after. And of course, yep, Naughty Dog, the original creators of the game, so that's that one. As you say, Fiona, yeah, the final boss fight in Crash 2 is pathetic. When we did it, we just did it first time. Because obviously, I ended up finishing that game on 99 lives. Here I finished on 49, was it? Or was it 48? It was somewhat close to that. So we'll let the old credits roll before we get to the end, and it's been... Yeah, the speed shoe's definitely helpful in time trial. I've seen that already in the Crash 2 game. But some of the levels require incredible speed. Speed shoes, of course, Easter egg to Sonic the Hedgehog, because that's what he used to get to go faster when the music went up through the octaves. It was literally that. I've had a go at some of the time trial stages actually, not been too bad to be fair. Like I possibly used a few time trial tricks to get through some of the levels tonight, like when I was doing the light run near the end, level 25. I was amazed that I got through that. I might have missed one box in the bonus stage maybe or somewhere, but either way, it was still a great effort. One of the things I'll say about this game was there was quite a few more vehicle sections. We had the flying missions, we had the jet ski levels, we had the motorcycle levels. I think that might be another reason why the game was a bit faster to complete, because there were levels which were more suited to my skill set. I still had trouble with them, but they were more suited to my gaming style. Things like, I say, especially the motorcycle levels and the jet ski levels, which were more like point-to-point driving. I say, if you manage to get gold relics for all the levels apart from the Hot Cocoa level, that's incredible. I did get a couple of platinum relics on the original Crash Bandicoot, actually. I can't remember which levels I got them on, but I managed to get the actual platinum ones, not the gold ones. So that was quite impressive. So we're just going to let the old title screen fade away. We get the old credits out of the way. How close are we to the end? That's the question. Well, as I said before earlier on the stream, on the Monday evening, I'm going to be back with Shin Megami Tensei Soul Hackers. I'm going to be playing that again. And then on Wednesday, 8 PM BST, we're going back into the Hall of Chaos. And we're going to take on the Demi-Fiend in Shin Megami Tensei 5. That's where we're going to try and get things moving. I know there's a level hidden somewhere in the one of the dinosaur levels, Fiona, where you literally get taken by a pterodactyl. I remember seeing a clip of it somewhere, but I can't remember what level it was. It's a random pterodactyl as well. I need to try out the DLC level Future Tense. If it's anything like the one for Stormy Ascent, then the answer's no. Not tonight. I'll see. I'll check if I've downloaded that. I don't know if I have. If I have downloaded it, then fine, I'll play it. Just to see how bad it is. I'm guessing by the name Future Tense, it sounds like it's going to be linked to the levels that look like Futurama's. Or the art style was potentially lifted by Futurama. I can't remember exactly when Futurama came out, actually. Would it have been out at the time that this game was released? I'm not sure. I was never a fan of Futurama, to be fair. Oh, special thanks to BK. Oh, I don't want to mention his name, but BK is a toxic piece of shit for Activision. Not as brutal as Stormy Ascent. Well, if I've downloaded it, I'll check it out. I'll check it out if I've downloaded it. I'm not sure if I have. I'll also check. Well, yeah, every level's been challenging in their own way, Fiona, but I expect it to be... Ooh, March in 1999, yeah, so... I doubt they stole the art style, because it's... The timing to create an entire series would be too tight, I reckon. Oh, yep, Chris, I'm not sure who was there first. Queen's comment appears first on the chat, so I'm going to give it to Queen. Because it's my stream, and it's my rules. Yeah, so here's the old developer times again. Insanity Beach, 22 seconds. That's quite impressive. Road to Nowhere was 51.65. High Road was 1 minute 42. Yeah, so Future Tense never appeared in the original... What? I don't care if they didn't say Jinx, Chris. It's my stream. I make the decisions. Yeah, so you can see it's listed there. Apparently someone did it in 41 seconds. Wow. No bandicoots are hard in the creation of game, except by my playstyle, of course. My playstyle, definitely hard the bandicoots. Right, let's get the old save action done. And then... Yep, so there we are. Down to 44 lives. So it costs 19 lives. First say, how can you beat a level in 30 seconds? Know it inside out and be the developers. If you're the developer, you're going to know exactly how to do it. It says loads to figure out here. Absolutely tons. So let's see if my game data crashes. Crashes. Ah, there we are. It says future tense play now. Okay, so how do I play it? Apparently it's on the list, but where is it? No, I don't want to do that. Oh, hold on. Ah, here we are. Stage 31. Future tense. 2 gems and a time relic. Okay. Well, I thought we were done. It seems that we're not. Let's do a quick save while we can. If I need to, I can always go on life grind, but let's see where we're at with 44. Let's see how we do. With great powers come great opportunities. Ah, so that's moving. I just realised that. Ah, sideways running platforms. That's interesting. Oh, I thought I could do the glide jump to get across. Oops, nope. That's not going to work. That was if I hadn't a double jump, so I got through that. Never mind, don't matter. Let's wait for it to let's be patient on this one. Ah, of course I forgot I've got the speed shoes. That's going to make a massive difference. If I hold the R2 button, I'll be able to go faster, and that'll mean I'll be able to spam jump. Can I shoot that guy if he comes back around? Of course, you can wait in the middle. That makes sense. Oh, hello. Right. This is going to be a tricky one. Don't care. Don't matter. Let's go. Hey, we got a checkpoint. That's good. Okay. We've got something to start with. Oh, right, yeah, you got to time your jump for that one perfectly. You got to time your jump for that spot on. Yeah, it's time. I think the best way to get across that is to use the glide jump. That's how I do it. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. Ah! Oh, of course. Yeah. What I did then was wait too long. That was just rubbish. There's no excuse for that one. Oh, seriously? I land on the platform properly for the first time and then I immediately jump off like a fucking pillock. Why? Because I am a fucking pillock, that's why. So future tense, this is an excellent way for us to look at wrapping up the level, I think. Assuming, of course, we can make it through the level at all. Without our 36 lives, no, made that 35, because for whatever reason he landed on the platform and then fell off it. This is in reference to that point that I mentioned before, where apparently they kind of got the timing wrong on the way that Crash lands on the platforms. And so as a result of that, you just kind of get stuck. Oh. He gave me the pity mask. Well, that's helpful. Waiting and slide. I was hoping to be able to fly through them and get them all at once. That was the idea. But the idea failed. That was very risky, but I got away with it. I didn't get away with that, though. Right, I've got an idea for that second jump that I really should have used before. See if I can do it. Yes, I can. Use the crouch jump to get over the laser. I'm such a moron. Why don't I just do that in the first fucking place? The checkpoint, that's good. Again, there's a missing exclamation point. So we're not getting the gem here, people, unfortunately. A doubled up one, that's kind of cool. Well, this part's not annoying, is it, people? Ooh, that was a bad idea. Oh, you serious game? Ah, there's a way up there as well for another platform. So before I go there, let's get the secret platform. We are here deep in the heart of future tense, and this is where timing is everything. Ah, right, I needed to do the other jump. That's fine. Oh, just mistimed that. This is where I can take a break, and I can just, as long as I don't fall off the platform there, like I came very close to, I'll be able to keep it going, so it's fine. I say to get to those boxes is impossible because you can't get through there. I think the only way is if you can somehow get over the top. I didn't see a way to do it. Okay, that's not what I intended to do. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get all of them in here, and to be honest, I'm more interested in finishing the level. We've got 3 extra lives. And we've got a checkpoint. Oh, come on! I hit the edge of the conveyor belt. That's what happened then. Right, there's an extra life and some nitro, and that's all. I can't be bothered. I've not got the lives. I don't have the lives, so meh. Oh, wow. Don't know how I got away with that, and I don't fucking care. We made it. You need to try and get a shot on him with the one bazooka. But he's just out of range on that side there. Oh, I overcorrected when I went back to the left. That's what happened then. Oh, I jumped too early. That was down to me. That's frustrating. I almost got the jump onto his head, which I wasn't even aiming for. But unfortunately, I didn't get that, and it kind of cost me anyway. I was kind of hoping then to jump onto the other one. But alas, I did not. This is where it gets tough. I mean, it was already tough as it was, but... especially when you miss a jump like that. You miss a jump like that, it's not going to make any difference. So it's definitely a tough level. Remember, it's a DLC level, this. It's an extra challenge level. So the only problem is I find that the controls of the one bazooka are very, very slow. And also, the big problem is there's no real... even if whether you're inverted or not, it's difficult sometimes to aim exactly where you want to go. It's just one of those awkward things that you just got to try and put up with. Now, I'm going to see if... yeah, see, it's just out of range. That's the really awkward thing about it. It has what I call the screen range. Yeah, the issue is the level, the way the range of the one bazooka is, it's too focused on the screen. It doesn't really make it work the other way. See, that there, I was struggling to get anything going with it because I just couldn't get any movement. Fuck. I'm gonna try and cheat it. I'm gonna try and cheese it. That's not gonna help. I'm just gonna try and see if it's possible to... I want to know how the devs beat this in a minute. That's what I want to know. How? There has to be a way. Now. Ah, so you have to get onto those things and that's how you do it. So that's the final part. At least I now know we're not too far from the end. The downside is getting to the end. If I'd have got onto that platform and then I made it, I reckon it's possible to cheese it doing that. Oh, for fuck's sake, because he landed on the platform, he fell down. What happened then was he fell, had the timing where he hit his knees, and then that meant that he basically didn't get going enough. I'm sorry, I don't like the controls for the one bazooka. It's not quick enough. You can't do it quick enough. I was literally holding down to aim it up then and it wasn't moving. And I've got it on inverted controls, see, watch this. That is just too slow. That is way too slow. So I'm going to go a different way. We've got 18 lives left. Well, officially 18 lives. We've technically got more than that. That's helpful. Thank you very much. Goodbye. I don't care that no gems were attained. I don't care that there was no time set. That is officially the end of that. We've beaten the DLC level. We've beaten the main game. And I think that is a perfect point for us to sign off for the evening. The Crash and Sane trilogy is in the can. It's About Time will come soon. But for now, I will be back on Monday evening at 8 PM BST for some more of Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Soul Hackers, my DS exclusive cyberpunk experience. Until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And I'm going to fucking bed again.